Oliver crouched in fear. The dogs walked over to take a look. What was the cat doing on the barge? All the dogs were curious. All but Dodger, who knew just what the kitten was doing on the barge. Dodger sulked over to an easy chair. He turned on the TV, slid on the chair, hoping his story wouldn't be found out. So, how do you find this place, Cat? Asked Rita. I followed a dog, said Oliver. Now, why would a cat follow a dog? Asked Francis. I just wanted some of the sausages I helped him get, the kitten said. Tito scoffed and didn't believe him. Ha! He's lying, he shouted. He's a spy, man! Come on, let's eat him! You're dead meat, kitty! I saw him come down here, said Oliver. He looked around the room and spotted Dodger. Hey, he said, that's him, right over there! Dodger tried to stay cool. Hey, kitty, he said a little too casually. What took you so long? Rita looked at Francis. Francis looked at Rita. The jig was up. Dodger had been cognizant in his lie. Oh, dripping fangs indeed, chuckled Francis. I kind of like the burning in the eyes, laughed Rita. Dodger squirmed in disgust. Hey, keep it down, guys, he said. The game's on. Tito playfully poked at Dodger. Come on, man, he said. Let's see this big, bad kitty fighter in action. He jabbed at Dodger again. Arrgh! He growled. It was a challenge. Dodger jumped on Tito. No, Francis joined in on the brawl. Oh boy, a dog pile, said Einstein. He jumped in too. Soon all the dogs were in a wild, snapping snarl. Oliver leaped away and jumped into a box of loot for safety. The door burst open and a man walked in. He was wearing ragged clothes and a coat that was much too big for him to wear. In his hands, he was holding a box of battered dog biscuits. This was Fagin, the dog's master. All right, he yelled. Knock it off! Come on! Knock it off! The dogs immediately calmed down and slid apart guiltily. Oh, what's the matter with you guys? Fagin scolded. Don't you understand? Sykes will be here any minute. The dogs looked at Fagin. Yeah, they spied the box of dog biscuits. Ruff, ruff! They jumped up on their master, barking and wagging their tails. They licked him, tickling them with their funny pink tongues. Oliver peered out from the loot box and watched. All right, Fagin giggled. Settle down. Honk, honk. Fagin froze in fear at the sound. A car had just pulled up outside. Oh, no, he said. It's Sykes. All right. He called. I'm coming. Einstein nosed around the loot box towards the Ford. Fagin picked it up and tore through in disbelief. Ugh, it's worthless, he cried. What have you done? His voice was trembling. The little kitten poked his head up out of the loot. A pussycat, Fagin groaned. How will we ever pay Sykes off with a pussycat? Before Fagin could even think of a plan, two Doberman pinchers burst through the door. They were snarling and growling. Arr! These Dobermans were Sykes' dogs, Roscoe and DeSoto. They had been sent by Sykes. Oh, Fagin said, trying to sound calm. Look who's here, kids! Company! Oliver jumped out of the loot and hid behind the legs of an ironing board. Nice, doggy, said Fagin. He hugged the loot to him. The Doberman's Grousey inched out. Fagin climbed up the pier and walked to the long, shiny black car impressively. Inside the car was the dreaded Sykes. "Oh! Hi, Mr. Sykes," said Fagin. "Hello, lovely evening." He squeezed into a narrow space between the car and the pier. The driver's windows was closed. Fagin turned on nervously. "In fact, I was just saying that Barrington to your two lovely purebred Dobermans," he stated. The window slid down. Sykes snatched the box out of Fagin's hands. "The money, Fagin," he said. "Actually," Fagin stuttered, "I got something much better than money. Some nice luxury items." Sykes riffled through the box. A shredded wallet, a broken hair dryer, nothing but trash. He shoved the box back at Fagin. "I don't want your junk, Fagin," he said. Sykes opened the car door, knocking Fagin to the edge of the high pier. He emptied his ashtray on Fagin's shoes. "I don't think you grasp the severity of the situation," he said. Fagin grabbed the side mirror of the car and held on for dear life. He teetered onto the edge of the pier. Sykes reached out the window and grabbed him tightly by the collar. "Mr. Fagin!" he hissed. "I lent you money, and I want it back! Do you know what happens if I don't see my money?" Sykes blew a puff of smoke into Fagin's face. Fagin choked and gulped for air. "People get hurt," said Sykes. "People just like you." He grabbed tighter on Fagin's collar. "Do I make myself clear?" he sneered.